The different technological innovations that have been created in the last 20 years completely changed our ways of communicating with each other. But why? Let's start by saying there are three different types of technology. Technologies from the first order that create a connection between humans. Technologies from the second order that connect humans with another technology. And third order technologies that work between themselves. For now, we're going to concentrate on technologies from the first order, like smartphones. To make my explanations more understandable, I'm going to separate the world we live in two different worlds. The physical world and the virtual world. We live in the physical world, but when we connect ourselves to any connected device, such as a smartphone, our mind disconnects from the physical world and connects itself to the virtual world. The number of connected devices that connect us to the virtual world has increased incredibly over the last 13 years. Today, there are around 4 times more connected devices than humans on Earth. And it's not just the number of these devices that is considerably increasing, but also our dependency upon them. In average, people from the Generation Y have their mind connected to this virtual world around 300 minutes a day, while people from the Generation Z are connected around 540 minutes a day, which means that every 3 years a teenager has his mind in the virtual world for a whole year. But what is it that influences our mind to connect so much? Well, by connecting ourselves to the virtual world, there are 3 things that we will acquire. Reward of tribe, or the feeling of belonging, reward of self, or the feeling of being loved, and reward of hunt, or the opportunity to expand our knowledge. But why do we feel that the virtual world is a good place to learn things? To understand this, you will have to know that a node is a term used for a connected device. Using Metcalfe's law, a node is what's used to calculate the value of a network, which is network value equals n squared. Because the more nodes there are, the more connections there are, and the more information that is shared. And the number of connections can grow extremely quickly. Here are some examples. If you have 2 nodes or connected devices, you create 1 connection. If you have 5 nodes, you can create up to 10 connections. But if you have 12 nodes in your network, you can create up to 66 connections, and so much more information is shared. Knowing that half of the world's population has access to internet, think about the amount of data that is being shared. An amount that increases faster every year, which creates a world of over-information for the future generations. And this dependency upon connected devices is only going to increase with the future innovations to come that will disconnect us even more from the physical world, such as augmented reality. Think about a technology that will enable us to create anything that is in our mind around us, simply by putting some glasses on. Think about a world where computers will outsmart us in every domain. Think that these computers that will outsmart us are part of the third order technology and can work between themselves without humans. Think about what kind of world the future generations will live in. It's scary and exciting. But today, these technologies are under our control, and they're the key to the changing world. They're the reason why so much information can be shared. Information that couldn't be seen otherwise, such as this project. 3 unique printed designs that could have only been seen by coming to an exhibition can now be shared in a couple of seconds with an audience of half of the world's population on a platform such as Facebook and YouTube, where people spend over 428 million and 208 million hours daily. These are the reasons why we are addicted and we live so much in this virtual world, and they are the reasons why these innovations created a revolution in communication. But living in a world so dependent of the internet that it's in a way a prisoner of it, ask yourself, what's my reality?